Most people think collagen helps your skin by increasing collagen synthesis, and that is true. But there's another reason why collagen, especially glycine, may help to slow down skin aging. It helps to reduce what's called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are molecules that literally damage the collagen and accelerate skin aging. But it doesn't stop there. The accumulation of these AGEs is a central driver of many chronic diseases, such as heart disease, neurodegeneration, liver disease, and kidney disease. The AGEs attach to the receptor for AGEs called RAGE, and this triggers oxidative stress and inflammation. Diet and lifestyle significantly influence AGE burden. So it's not just a cosmetic issue, it's a systemic problem. And interestingly, one of the simplest nutrients, glycine, could be one of the best ways to counteract AGEs. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the secret benefit of glycine that many people aren't aware of, how it helps to reduce AGEs. First, it's important to understand the difference between endogenous and exogenous AGEs. AGEs can be created endogenously or exogenously. Endogenous AGEs, originating from the inside, come from obesity, diabetes, chronic inflammation, and aging in general. Exogenous AGEs, or from outside, come from the sun, cigarette smoke, and unhealthy lifestyle, alcohol, as well as foods, especially fried and highly roasted foods. In terms of your health, then both matter, but endogenous AGEs are the bigger problem. AGEs are the primary degraders of collagen in your joints, in your skin, and your blood vessels. They directly lead to more wrinkles, but as a side effect, they also increase the risk of atherosclerosis. AGE accumulation in the skin collagen has been seen to predict future cardiovascular disease in people with type 1 diabetes. It predicts vascular damage and arterial wall thickening decades later. Early glycation correlates with coronary artery calcification. So where does collagen supplementation fit here? In this 2023 randomized controlled trial, taking 5 grams of marine collagen peptides for 12 weeks was seen to result in 4.7% lower AGE levels from baseline, whereas the placebo group saw a 4.85% increase in AGEs. Their HOMA-IR, which is a marker of insulin sensitivity, also decreased by 18% in the collagen group and by 10% in the placebo group. The change in AGEs was strongly correlated to the decrease in HOMA-IR. The reason collagen peptides reduce AGEs is because of glycine. Glycine suppresses the AGE RAGE pathway, which reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. In this study on mice, glycine supplementation reduced markers of glycation like hemoglobin A1c and fructosamine. Hemoglobin A1c in diabetic mice was dropped by 1.9%, from 7.8 to 8% to 5.9 to 6%, which is a massive drop, and fructosamine dropped by 25 to 30%. But is there evidence that glycine lowers glycation in humans? In type 2 diabetics, supplementing 5 grams of glycine 3 times a day reduced hemoglobin A1c by about 1% more than placebo, from 8.3% to 6.9% in the glycine group versus 8% to 7.6% in the placebo group. They also saw reduced inflammation. In people with type 2 diabetes, individuals with a hemoglobin A1c over 9% have significantly lower glycine status than those with a hemoglobin A1c below 6%. It might not necessarily mean that low glycine causes diabetes, but it means that glycine is certainly soaked up in diabetes, and raising glycine status might help to reduce blood sugar and glycation, with hemoglobin A1c reflecting glycated hemoglobin. Higher glycine status is also associated with a lower risk of diabetes. In this meta-analysis of cohort studies, it was seen to be 21% lower risk. Even a single ingestion of 5 grams of glycine in one sitting with 25 grams of glucose has been seen to reduce the post-meal glucose response by over 50% compared to glucose alone. In addition to suppressing the AGE RAGE pathway, glycine also stimulates insulin secretion. Glycine is a mild insulin secretagogue, as shown by this randomized controlled trial. People have completely backwards understanding of insulin because insulin secretion is what lowers your blood sugar. And if you are healthy, your body produces insulin whenever you eat something. This causes less glycation. All of this suggests that glycine has an important role in blood sugar regulation and glycation. This is also one of the reasons I consume around 10 grams of glycine per day, not only for the benefits of stimulating collagen, but also reducing the risk of glycation from just living as well as eating. Because no matter how healthy your diet is, you'll be exposed to some glycation from things like air pollution, the sun, and aging in general. Now, you should also certainly try to minimize excessive AGE exposure as a whole. The most significant contributor to AGE production is diabetes and insulin resistance, because it keeps your blood sugar chronically elevated. You should exercise, lose weight, and live a healthier lifestyle to lower your blood sugar. I want to take a quick break to invite you to my online community, Youthspan Society. Youthspan Society is a longevity community on School, and it's the place to be if you want to keep learning from me and hang out with other people who are interested in extending their lifespan and anti-aging. We have over 10 courses in the library about things like VO2 max, strength, liver health, visceral fat, sleep, HRV, as well as skin anti-aging, nutrition, and fat loss. More courses and masterclasses will be added throughout the year. Each course breaks down the topic into actionable steps and outlines the optimal range for dozens of biomarkers. The community also has weekly live group calls, and you can just post things on the dashboard for me and everyone else to respond to. Don't know where to start? Start with the 7-day longevity kickstart challenge, and then move on with the 30-day one. All of that for 60 cents per day for the standard membership, or $1.3 if you opt for the premium. You can also start off with a 7-day free trial to see if it's a good fit for you or not. Link in the description. In terms of foods, there are certain patterns of cooking that produce more AGEs. AGE formation increases dramatically with dry heat plus fat plus protein. The worst cooking methods are frying, grilling, broiling, and roasting. The lower AGE cooking methods include boiling, steaming, stewing, and poaching. It is true that you only absorb around 10 to 30% of the dietary AGEs, which means that the bigger concern is chronic inflammation, diabetes, and insulin resistance. But 10 to 30% is still quite high, especially if you consume a diet that is very high in AGEs. There's no general recommended intake or threshold for AGEs, but a suggested intake is less than 10,000 kilounits per day. Some foods can exceed that amount even in a single serving. Here's a list of the foods with the most AGEs. Meats. Fried bacon, over 91,000 per 100 grams. Roasted chicken skin, over 18,000. Pan-fried steak, just around 10,000 per 100 grams. Chicken breast, breaded and oven-fried, almost 10,000 per 100 grams. Deep-fried chicken breast, 9,700. Beef steak strips, stir-fried, 9,500. Fats, oils, and nuts. Whipped butter, over 26,000 per 100 grams. Sweet cream butter, over 23,000. Sesame oil, over 21,000. Extra virgin olive oil, 10,000. Cashews, roasted, 9,800. Peanut butter, 7,500. Cheese, Parmesan cheese, 6,900. American cheese, 8,600. Feta cheese, 8,400. Brie, 5,500. Cheddar cheese, 5,500. Swiss cheese, 4,400. Eggs, fried egg, 2,700 per 100 grams. Egg yolk, 1,600 per 100 grams. Omelette with butter, 500 per 100 grams. Omelette with olive oil, 330 per 100 grams. Scrambled eggs with butter, 330. Scrambled eggs with olive oil, 240. And poached egg, 90. Fish and seafood. Breaded fried fish, 8,700. Shrimp, fried and breaded, 4,300. Broiled salmon with oil, 4,300. Pan-fried salmon, 3,000. And steamed salmon, 1,200. Grain and bread products, waffles, 2,800. Rice Krispies, 2,000. Fiber One cereal, 1,400. Life cereal, 1,300. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 1,100. Croissant, 1,100. Fruits, dried figs, 2,600. Raisins, 120. Dates, 60. Prunes, 167. Cantaloupe, 20. Banana, 9. And apples, raw, 13. Grilled vegetables, 260. Portobello mushroom, 129. Celery, 43. Onion, 36. Cucumber, 31. Tomato, 23. Green beans, 18. Carrots, 10. As a general rule of thumb, lower temperature cooking, like boiling and steaming, produces less AGEs, compared to things like deep frying or stir frying. Glycine doesn't reduce the absorption of AGEs in the stomach. It reduces endogenous AGE production from things like diabetes, obesity, and inflammation. So while you could take glycine with your meals to reduce the AGEs, it's not going to reduce the absorption from the foods itself. It's going to reduce the AGE production. Overall, glycine is an amazing supplement, and I take it for many reasons, not just the AGEs. If you want to see me rank 100 other supplements from worst to best, then check out this video next.